Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and we are just about to start Season 2 with Dicky McSpeck, who just transferred his fat ass over to MURRICA, and he is joining the United Healthcare Pro Cycling Team. And I think he had some problems there with pre-existing conditions. Obesity. And yes, we shall take a look at our stats. They have improved a lot since the start of this Let's Play, where we started at level 7, and now we're level 12, with not too far to go. So we are a decent sprinter, and quite a bit of acceleration here, and we're still, of course, rolling really well downhill. But also, Dicky has been training a little bit towards being a puncher. And not only is he rolling well in the flat, but also now he starts to gain a little bit of grasp on the hills. Thing is, in this second season he will be facing a lot stiffer competition because he is partaking in events which are have a little bit higher profile, you could say. So what we are going to start out with in this Let's Play is, on start of Season 2, is to plan our season. And if we take a look here, these, as a first thing you see, is like, wow, that's a lot of races you can choose from. Yes, that is the case with teams that are in Pro Continental. They have both the Continental races, but also the higher category races, and the even higher category races. They can get into if they have enough success in the lower tours. But basically we're limited up to the HC tours and classics. So what we are going to do here is just take a quick look at this. And what we see is that late in the season, our team just doesn't care about anything. So that is unfortunate, because what I was wanting to do is to plan my season such that we have lots of spring classics and tours, shorter tours like the easier ones, and then have a summer break where we eat lots of currywurst and hamburgers. Okay guys, culture and stuff, yes, we have to eat steak and hamburgers. And then we get fit again for the later stages, but this doesn't seem to be a good option right now. Instead, I think what we are going to do is to set everything up such that we have a really start spring season and just try to hammer everything out there. And also, I'm not so sure about what was our contract? I already forgot. This has been quite a while ago since I played, so rider data. And yes. So we are, next season no contract, that is what I wanted to get at. So we have only 1 year contract. That means at half season we must have enough success and wins to be considered by better teams once again. And so this actually fits us really well, like this schedule. Let's fill it up a little bit. We have lots of flat stuff here at the start. This one is blocked, but Dubai is not known for its massive mountains, so we are going to ride this one. 10 points there. We have 50 points to spend on changing our schedule. I think we are going to go for the Route of Oman here as well, HC race, and with lots of HC races before then, basically we will be pretty well prepared for this, and there are 3 days in between so that we can take a rest. It is really flat apart from one mountain stage and a hilly stage. Let's take a closer look at this. Well, this one doesn't look entirely flat either. This is kind of a puncher. Yeah, this might be pretty decent for us, but okay, one problem here. There's a slight problem here. Do you see this guy? Well, he isn't too shabby. Take a look at his stats. Hills 84. Yes, 84. I don't think MechSpecs 67 can really compete with that. But maybe they are just underestimating him and let him drive a little, ride a little, and then comes the downhill section, and then whoosh, he's gone. Anyway, so we take this race, and then we have this little classic here. These are seal clubbing races, dot 2. So we shouldn't have too much troubles there. We probably want to ride this one if... Oh no, this is right there. Tour de Normandie, La Route de Normandie. This is the one which we rode last season. And it's actually a team objective. That isn't too bad. 7 stages, all flat. We like that. I think we were reasonably successful last season. So now with our improved stats and with hamburger power, we should really be doing well there. But we can add 1 or 2 in between. So this one we add. And there's nothing more down there. But now let's take a look at the second part. We would want to have something more in between here if possible. Yes, that is looking really good. Maybe just get another one there in, and another one there, and another one there, and then we are dead. I mean, if we even can get there without completely dying, that is perfect. But this is definitely end of season for us. That is... no more races. Oh yeah, apart from the national championships, but we won't have any shape there. Tour of Malaysia, not really something we can do. Yeah, let's see how it goes, but I think these are completely off. So I'm happy with this one. Let's confirm here. What is missing now is, of course, the training. We do have these cyanide races at the start, and I'm not so sure if I really want to push the fitness level before then, because that adds up over time. As you can see here, we don't want to have the tiredness coming in there, and we don't really need to win those. That is not that important. Maybe we just simulate them because they are stupid. No, we need to get back in shape a little bit from a player point of view as well. So if we lower this, it's not a good option either. Let's see again, how much do we have? Oh, it's starting already at the start of February. So that would be right after this one. So maybe we do need to practice a little bit. So let's do this. That should be good. So we start to get moving here a little bit. And all right, then let's simulate all the way to the first race. Not only an undulating route, which we very well know and remember. Look at these steep hills. Those were pretty tough the first time around, and the second time around, I think we rode 2 of these kinds of hills, at least on the same map. They kind of reuse the maps sometimes and just use different routes on the map. So yeah. Also, we have really good race day condition. Can't say that about our fitness, but at least downhill is really good. So with that downhill in mind, we should look at attacking on the final kilometers. And let's get going. We already have a good position up front. Let's settle us in at 60 effort and hold position and see how it goes. We made it to the top of the first bigger hill. This is almost a mountain. They were riding reasonably hard, and I don't quite know why we ended up using 150% heart rate on this one. Maybe because my spec just isn't really fit. But we just rubber banded to the end, and now it's going downhill, so we should retake our position. The rain has stopped, so that is a good sign. So hopefully no crash right away on the downhill. But yeah, things are looking good so far. And now it's just undulated terrain until these first few climbs. In the lead up to with the first of these hills, we definitely do want to be once again at the front. And they are moving at a fair pace, and might be a little bit tricky to get all the way up front, but I think we need to invest a little bit more to get there because it's so important. And here we go. Let's see. So, a steep section first. Let's just move at effort cursor, and we are overtaking lots of people there already. That's very good. I like that. Just keep it at 70. There's enough of a gap in between these hills such that we can rubber band back, and from the looks of it, people are getting quite strained, but that shouldn't lead to a breaking of the peloton in the on the first hill just yet. But probably on the second one already. McSpeck is doing well so far, much better than the first time around if I remember correctly. But yeah, you can go check that out in the first video. And here we go, on top we are, and is there a split occurring? No, not quite. That is good. Let's just hang in there and say we want to take this position with 80 and move up there, because now it's all downhill and McSpeck feels great. They are riding really hard. Now we are close to the second hill here, and we still haven't regained our stamina. So there's someone up front here who is really riding hard. I don't like the looks of it. Well, let's see how this one goes this time around. Let's go with 80 again, and then move into the hill, into the climb, more or less first.
This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very
That
high.
is probably a bit too fast. McSpeck, slow down a bit. McSpeck is going over the hill first. Yes, now that's the right thing to do. Don't get cornered in there. Yes, very good. Okay, now you can take it easy and hope that you recover quite a lot of stamina there. I think there's a break. Yeah, peloton was breaking off a little bit. They're riding really slow right now, so we can recuperate some of that resistance bar. But look at our teammates, they are completely wasted. Where are they? One is in the peloton, and all the others are in the rear end section. The autobus, as they call it. Alright, now let's move into this final climb at 85, because we know that our resistance bar will last. That's not the problem. But wow, here they go. That is some tempo McSpeck cannot take. So let's move up to 90 here. Activate our spec bar. Wow, they're going. They really are going. But McSpeck can catch up, it seems. That is very impressive. And hopefully he will get to the top before his red bar is empty. And then he might be the best sprinter in the front group. Yes, he looks like he can catch up to them. And even overtake. So, are we in the downhill section? Yes, attack, attack, attack. Go, McSpeck. Go! Then do what you do best. Roll downhill. Look, he's recuperating the sprint bar while going downhill. At 90 effort. Very nice. Well done, McSpeck. But 4.3 kilometers left, and now it's getting flat. I don't know. That might be a little bit too harsh on McSpeck. 15 seconds. On 2.3 kilometers. Very close. Oh, there they're coming. Oh, McSpeck, your resistance bar is almost empty. Sprint! No, 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 Chiolek. Fuck you. Ah, damn it. Alright, third place. not too bad.
Bringing up their rear have made it through.
Ah, those bastards. Look at these stats, they just have more hill. They're very similar, like punchers with pretty good sprint and really high acceleration. Well, this one is really good. So yeah, I'm kind of satisfied with this one. Third place, it ain't too bad. So let's get to the next race. This stage looks much more to our liking indeed. There's just this little hilly section at the end and then this mountain in the middle. But one thing I noticed, if you're running a team that is sponsored by United Healthcare, I don't really think A, you want to have an obese rider in your midst, and also you probably don't want to have a rider called Adam Cockburn in your team. Because that sounds like an STD. But I think they don't really care. Whee! That was pretty close. Cockburn is setting the speed up front. And we just about hung on here at the end of the peloton. But now we should... What's going on? The Barbier of Sevilla is coming to the front, just as is Max Speck. And now we can easily just set the 60 effort and cruise down the hill and hope we are not involved in any crashes. We're getting closer to the finish line, and this finish is something remember. There's this little slope right at the start, and that is still quite far away from the line.
They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
But then it is quite a bit of downhill, so I think we are going to either attack if it's going really slowly on this last little hill, or we are just trying to sprint, because today Dicky McSpeck as a sprinter is a 2-star general. So if we get a nice lead out, then yeah, just catching a good wheel, I mean, then that should be possible to just grab it as is. Although I'm a really bad sprinter, I'm much better at attacking at the right moment. So now it's just 9.0 kilometers left to go. And there's still 20 seconds on the clock to the escapees, but we are riding really slowly. But a 7-kilometer attack might not be the best idea. I don't quite know, but we have a reasonably good position here. So I'm thinking about attacking really soon, because Max Speck definitely has the acceleration, even though he has a -1 for the race day condition today. So now they just caught them, and maybe they are slightly disorganized for just catching them. So they shift between sprinter trains and catching up. So I will try to just speed... there's someone at my rear wheel. So I don't really want to draw them out, I think. I'll try. No, that's not good. They are at the rear wheel, I think. Let's go a little bit more. No, okay. Stop. Abort, eject. That wasn't good. So, Max Speck, come back here. Let those guys take the lead again. Yes, okay, he got back his whole bar. They seem to be watching Max Speck much better than they did before, so let's use our bacon bar. And... there's someone coming.
Only 5 kilometers left.
Ah, damn, we were closed in by the others. He was going at it. Let's see if we can keep up here. Yeah, it's looking like it. Requires a little bit more effort. Let's follow him. And now, now they're going. Now we are in a big sprint train. Hey, look, that is Clinter and Velvol. Our old tyrannical overlord, he's back. Alright, let's see so that we don't mess this one up. We have to beat Velvol after all. So it's 1.9 kilometers left to go. Our bacon bar still isn't active. And I think 1 kilometer left to go. I think we are going out sprinting.
The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Oh, they are really quick. But McSpeck can get into 4th. Come on. Ooh, yes, Dicky was 4th. And our tyrannical overlord won. We have to check out his stats if he has improved by any amount. I think he does. So yeah, he's also a young rider, so to say, who still evolves. GG, Mr. Velvol, GG. You got the better of me in this one. And no, I mean, he's really good at sprinting, after all, but otherwise, there were 2 little hills here. We couldn't crush him, because now Dicky is much better in the hills than he is. Anyway, Kinter, he is still the time-riding champion of the shitty team. Yeah, alright. I think that was a pretty good race. Let's check out the last one as well, really quick, and then we are done with the getting up to speed with the new season. And we almost have a level up. And what I'm thinking here is, I'm not quite sure, but I don't think we ever tried to ride in an escape group. And there are quite a bit of experience points connected with doing so. So I think we are going to try and escape on this stage. Let's try that. Because we have no chance anyway if you look at that profile. Very good. I'm a free element today, so I can do whatever I like. Also, our stats are horrendous. I don't like that. But we shall see if we can't get going a little. And McSpeck is accelerating hard. Let's see if he can get out. Yeah, looks like it. And there he goes. And the others definitely don't care right now. That's very good. And let's see. We do have about 50 seconds right now. And there's 6 riders coming up to us. I hope no more are attacking though. There they are. Alright. So let's get into the relay. And they are still not interested in following us. That is very good. So let's just ride here and chill out a little bit. Oh, now we're doing too much. So let's get into something like 60. Oh, nice big group. I love that. Are we actually getting over the hill without dying? Yes, we are. I'm quite surprised at this though. If you look at the heart rates in the peloton, that is much harder riding than we are doing up front. So maybe it's even more advantageous for McSpeck to be up front, where they are riding a more constant pace than being at the back and getting slaughtered. And this is such a huge breakaway group too. Now we're in the downhill, or very soon in the downhill. Yes, now we are. And there's lots of relaxing to do now. Let's help those bastards out a little bit, so that we are getting somewhere. Oh wow, they are riding super hard up this mountain here. I don't know what's going on. I think they want to blow up the escape group quite a bit here. And now I'm just fortunate that there is a long downhill section for me to recuperate all my lost resistance bar. Or hopefully all of it. No, they are moving really fast. And this will be tough to be staying with those guys. I don't know how much longer McSpeck can keep on with this speed overall.
I hope it isn't too serious. A fall has just happened in the peloton. Several riders are on the ground.
It would be much easier if we were a better puncher, like hill stat of 75 or something. That would help a lot. Let's see if we get over this little one here. Oh, look at that! How much the sprint bar is being drained by those guys just going at it. Fun something. Why is he so fast? What is so special about him? He must have a race day condition of +5 or something. Because McSpeck is dying back here, and can he hold on? Yes, but we lost 5 people. We lost 5 people from the escape group, and McSpeck will be gone in the next hill, it seems. And let's take a look at the info screen and see how we're doing. We are quite a bit in front of the peloton. So we are E1, and this is the peloton, which only has 30 riders left in it. So they've already completely killed everyone in there because they are chasing us. So this breakaway probably could work. Probably one of these guys will be getting through, and it's not me because I'm already dead. But well done, I must say. That is the first time I really see that getting through. But it is a very hilly stage. So I think what we are going to do here now is just set the effort cursor on 70, let them ride, and use our resources as efficiently as possible, and have the bacon bar going at the same time, and then just see where we end up basically, because McSpeck, well, there's no strategizing or being a tactician to do here, because, well, we can just use our resources as efficiently as possible, and that would be to have the resistance bar empty at the top. So nothing more we can do there. And this riding is so slow. Oh, there's the peloton. What the hell? They must have had an immense speed up here. That's crazy.
The pace is so high that a few riders are going to be very sore at the end of the day.
McSpeck has 30 seconds on the peloton, 24, 23, and now they're coming. Wow, they are riding like crazy. But I think that was a pretty good breakaway overall. Soon we are out of the steep section. Maybe we can get some kind... No. Okay, now we are empty. And there's still quite a bit of hill left to go. So nope, that is not for us. We're the strongest man out of this group here, that's for sure. Goldhammer, isn't this the one who placed 4th last time? On the last stage. And we have 3 kilometers to go. Things are heating up. And, well, someone up there won. Not from the escape group, because we were caught really quickly once it started to matter. There's the Flamme Rouge. So let's not sprint, because then we are empty right away. How steep is this? 6%? What the hell? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's a mini hill finish. McSpeck doesn't even have what it takes to sprint here. He's already basically sprinting. What are these guys? Ah, damn it. Punchers, they are. What? Look, 16th place. Oh, not too bad for being in the breakaway all day. And look at how much of the green bar we have used too. Yeah, McSpeck doesn't have that much stamina yet. I hope he soon gets it. But now we should see, hopefully, if we... I can't really remember if we did do a breakaway. I don't think so. But if we haven't, then this should give us some points for being in a breakaway in Continental. Maybe that happens. And there we go, yes, indeed. First breakaway of more than 50 kilometers in Continental. But, damn it, it was just 25 points. We needed a little bit more than that. But this will mean that in the next week, ticking over, we get a level up. And let's just complete that to see our level up and then wrap up this episode. And there we go. Also, it is not bugged this time. And wow, look at that. Look at that. We didn't get much hill, but just look at the acceleration. 79! Wow. It's pretty impressive, Mac Speck. You are a little cannonball. Cobblestones, again, +2. I really like the looks of that. So, yeah, mountain +1, always helpful. Resistance +2, so our resistance bar will not run out quite as quickly anymore. That's very important for those hills. And flat +1, always good to have. I really like this level up. We don't really need the sprint that much, but the acceleration, we are definitely wanting that. If we have a really high acceleration, then those final kilometer attacks will be so much easier. Alright guys, that wraps us up for the day. I hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time.